nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.
And this particular project, you're playing one of the detectives that takes a new look at the case. Am I correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And do you guys uncover some new facts that we should know about?
I think that if you watch the series from the beginning to the end, it's definitely going to open your mind and illuminate certain dark corners revolving around this case that have previously been hid. Police work isn't always what we see on TV, and detective work is very, very intricate, and it involves a lot of painstaking attention and perseverance. And a case of this magnitude with this type of scrutiny being placed on it is even harder.
Yes.
And the reality is, by the time my character gets involved with the case, 10 years had passed. So there's always the challenge of getting past the preconceived notions of the person who had the case first, and you're dealing with fatigue. People have gotten over it to an extent. So to infuse some fresh energy into something isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. So there were a lot of challenges that they had to face. It was illuminating for me, to find all that out.
I know it's crowded out here and you got a lot of people to talk to. I appreciate you stopping by to speak with us. It's a pleasure. I really enjoy you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. I was listening to you, and you've been in the game. You've been in the game for a long time.
Yes.
And you were even there that night that one of your dear friends was shot. And you are the musical director, supervisor of it.
And a producer on the
How
show.
hard was your job? Did you have to get the rights to their music? Did you have to get music that sounded like their music? What did you have to do?
We actually don't have the rights because we wanted to be respectful of the estates. It's still such a sensitive situation, and you still have one mother who is still a survivor out here, and every day I'm sure is reminded of her son.
Right.
And so I think out of respect for knowing both sides, mainly the Biggie side of it, his management, I have a relationship with them, even his lawyer. And so having had the opportunity to be in his presence, I knew him from when he was signed at Uptown. We were not close friends, but I spent time around him.
Right.
And so for me, I wanted to respect the era. I wanted to respect the friendships, the love, the good times, really what music at that time, it was about the feel good. So for the music for the show, it was about tapping into a lot of the people that created the sound. Easy Mo B is one of my, main contributing producers on the show. We got Battle Cat. So we're getting that dynamic of legendary East West Coast music makers. We've got 1500 or Nothing, who are our amazing band tonight. We've got Marcc Shakur, Tupac's brother, is a contributing producer on the show. So you got music coming from Mike City, multi-platinum, R&B turned movie producing, making producer. And we've got Battle Cat, we've got Mike City, Irvin E.P. Pope, just tremendous, amazing, came out of, making big hit records for The Game. So we've got some really heavy hitters that I think really capture the era, capture the sounds, a lot of their music, because these cats have made so much music, some stuff you never heard. So really, I think for me, it was about how do we create, the architecture, going back to the architecture of Biggie, going back to the architecture of Pac, with Easy Mo B, who's in the house tonight. With him, the beauty of that is he's probably one of the few producers who produced a record that both of them performed on, which was Running from the Police. So he produced records for Pac, records for Big, and then also had them both in the studio. So I think we've been pretty blessed, and I feel like I'm paying homage to both estates, to the legacies, the right way, and being respectful.
Well, get down, girl. I haven't seen it yet, but from everything you said, I feel so excited that, yes, this is what you have probably captured. And can I say, you have held up beautifully over the years. Look at you.
The
The black don't crack. Girl, you look good. And thank you so much for stopping by to speak.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.